is not a destination, it's a way of life. So Coach Kim has a back and bicep workout with stretches today. You do need a pair of medium-sized dumbbells and a tube with handles. Remember to always check with your doctor before starting any exercise program. I am so excited to pump you up. All right, Coach Kim, as mentioned, has got back and bicep workout for you. 6 exercises. We're going to do 2 rounds, 50 seconds each. So follow along with me. One foot in front of the other. So if my right foot's out front, I have the weight in my left hand. My right hand's on my right knee. Notice I'm at a 45-degree angle. Palm facing in. We're going to do what's called a single arm dumbbell row. Let's work that back. Ready? And go. Pull up, down, slow. I want you to notice my tempo. 1 second up. 2 to 3 seconds down. So that down part needs to be slower. That's the eccentric part. And boy, you get those little microscopic tears in the muscle fibers and they grow back stronger. So I know it sounds kind of weird, but it works. Up, I promise you. And switch sides. Now, if you find this weight's too easy, you need to pick a weight that challenges you. So if you feel like you can still do 5 more reps when I'm done, then you need to up the ante on the weights there, okay? The weights don't make you bulky. Eating that entire box of brownies to yourself, that's what makes us bulky. So breathe out as you pull. Single arm dumbbell row. And after this, I'm going to give you a nice little stretch. Get ready, you got 1 more in you. 1 more, and rest. Good. So what I'd like you to do is put your feet nice and wide. I'm going to take one hand, and I'm going to grab the wrist of my other hand over my head, and I'm going to do a gentle little pull, and I'm just going to estimate the time here. You're going to love this one, and then grab your other wrist and a gentle pull. Oh, doesn't that feel amazing? And then go to the other side, pull. That's it. And let's switch again, pull. Beautiful. Let's take those arms, big circles, and let's grab those weights. You need a pair this time. We're doing what's called a Zottman curl. Feet shoulder width, biceps. So let me show you first. We're going to do a palm up, reverse the grip, and go down slow. So let's get to work. Ready? And go. This one's a full 50 seconds. Reverse. So you're probably going to go, or I know you'll go a little bit lighter than what you traditionally do a regular bicep curl. So if you're used to using 12s, for example, on a regular palms up curl like this, you probably need a pair of 10s because this little rotation reverse curl is working the top of the arms there, the forearms. Knees soft, tummy tight. Woo! And you're not using your lower back. Do you know what I mean by that? I don't want to see any of this stuff, okay? That means it's too heavy. Down slow, keep your tummy tight. Knees soft, up, and I have a really awesome stretch coming up for you right after this. You've only got 10 more seconds. Biceps, relax the grip. Don't squeeze the dumbbell, squeeze the bicep. Last one, up and lower it. Good, here's a beautiful stretch. I'd like you to take your fingers down, arms straight. Grab your hands on top and a gentle pulling motion down. Doesn't that feel amazing? And those of you with carpal tunnel syndrome, this is a good stretch for you. Take that same hand like you're saying stop to the margaritas and chips. Pull back and hold, hold, hold. Arms straight. There you go. And then switch sides. So you want to target each major muscle group. So a full body, meaning each major muscle group at least 2 times a week is a minimum. Put your other hand up. 3 times a week and even 4 is even better. So on these kind of workouts, back and bi is great. Then tomorrow maybe chest and tri, the next day legs, the next day full body. But target each major muscle group at least 2 minimum, preferably 4. All right, let's get to work with your band. Medium-sized tube. I'd like your palms down, relax the grip. This is a great posture exercise. So pull apart's right here. It's called a band pull apart. Let's get to work. So I want you to watch me here. Pulling apart, my neck is relaxed and I'm pinching my upper back like I have a walnut up there. My upper back, great for posture, shoulder bursitis. If you tend to sit a lot, you need to do this kind of moves right here. It's too much slumping these days. Have you noticed that with all the texting and we're in our phones, we're driving, we're sitting at jobs? Soft knees, you're halfway. Now, if this is too easy, you can do 2 things. Grip your hands a little closer to each other like this, or get a thicker band. Pull apart. If it's too hard, separate your hands, get a thinner band. And if your neck hurts, try to relax that neck. Take a break as needed. You got a couple more. Another one, another one, another one, and perfect. All right, put that band around your neck, tuck the chin, interlace your fingers just like this, and see how I'm separating my shoulder blades? That should feel amazing. And then put those hands straight up. Oh, yes. Lean to the side, tummy tight, to the other side. Excellent. Now shake out those arms. Guess what we're getting ready to do? Biceps. So we've done back, we've done biceps, we've done back. We're going back to bicep. These are your pulling motions. So grab your medium tension band here. I prefer the ones with the handles. And separate your feet. Palms up. Now, if your band's too tight, here's a couple options you can do. So in other words, if doing this is too hard right now, you can drop to 1 foot, okay? 1 foot in the middle. Ready, and go. And anytime you separate your feet, that makes it harder. Moving your feet in makes it easier. So look at your wrist right now as you're curling. Is your wrist in neutral position or is it flopping? Okay, and girls, I'm talking to you because a lot of girls tend to flop their wrist. I call it the frying pan wrist, you know? Up. So keep it in neutral position. Squeeze the bicep. Beautiful. Make sure it's challenging. You're halfway. When we get to that 50-second mark, ask yourself, can I get 5 more reps? If you can, go for a thicker band. Squeeze that bicep. You've got this. Spaghetti strap dresses. Guys, you're strong like bull. 10 more seconds. Up. We got another great stretch coming up after this. Now I'm going to get on the floor. If getting on the floor is an issue, you can do this on the couch, okay? And when I say that, you can stand behind the couch and do it. I wish I had one to show you, but what I'm going to have you do on here is you're going to kneel down, put your fingers facing back towards you. My heels are on the ground, and I'm going to lean back slow, and hold. Oh, this is a nice deep stretch. So tennis players, golfers, pickleball players, this is a good one for you too. And then relax your grip right here. Great little stretches. Do some blinkers for me. Let's grab that band again. Now get your thicker band if you have one. I'd like you to grip it fairly close above your head right here. I'm going to stand back here so you can see me. It's called a lat pull down. You're going to pull it down behind your back and then come all the way up. Common mistake I see people do is they bring it all the way down here. You don't need to do that. So just right here and up. Ready? And go. So pull it down and think about your lats. The lats are the outside of the back there. Like those wings, the wings that you have. And so when you're pulling this down, try to pull those wings, I'm calling them, even, you know, hey, we're all a bunch of angels, right? But pull them down and together. That's it. Soften the knees. And make sure, again, I'm keeping my eye on you because I don't want you doing all the way down. Right behind the head, halfway. And think about that beautiful back of yours. And you got to speak nice to yourself. All the way up. Don't you go picking apart your back. Up. No stinking thinking. You've only got 10 more seconds. So lat pull down with the band, and these are portable. You can travel with them. Stick them in your purse or your bag, your carry-on. And rest. Good. So here's the stretch. I'd like you to find some wall space. You're going to put your hands up on the wall. I know you're looking at my rear side here, but hands up above your head, feet under the hips, and just stick your butt back, arms straight. Doesn't this feel amazing? You're going to feel it right here on the outside of the back and a little bit of the hamstrings. And hold that for a couple more seconds. That's 3, 2, 1, and rest. Was that your favorite stretch yet? Probably was. Next one, lower back. We got to take care of our backs. 84% of people have issues with their back at some point. So this is preventative medicine if you don't have issues, and if you have issues, this is movements medicine. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, head in line with my body. I'm going opposite arm, opposite leg. Kneeling bird dog, here we go. So notice how I like to put my thumb up, it activates my shoulder girdle. I'm flexing my back foot, and my limbs are parallel to the ground. Tummy's tight. So on back day, I'm throwing in a little bit of lower back. Oh yeah. It's amazing how much better you'll feel after this, and being consistent with it. Way up and come back down. Tummy nice and tight. Oh yeah, so you can do this workout 2-3 times a week. Up, up, up. I mentioned earlier getting those, targeting each major muscle groups, okay? So if you're doing these split workouts, just make sure you're keeping tab of not just overtraining and doing back and bis. You gotta mix it up. 10 more seconds. But you can do this particular back one every single day. Strengthen your back and core. All right, knees wide. Here's your stretch. Child's pose. It's delicious. Crawl your fingers forward, sit your butt all the way back. Marinate in this amazing game-changing stretch and hold it. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, we're starting back up the top, single arm dumbbell row. Should I wait for you to go get a bigger dumbbell? Here we go. One foot in front of the other. Back flat, 45-degree, palm in, and go. Pull up, down, slow. Work in the back. Single arm dumbbell row. 25 seconds each side. Look at your wrist. Is your wrist straight? Up, up, up. I know all the tricks in the book. I've been around here for a long time. I've been a paid fitness professional since the 80s. Yes, I'm speaking it. 56, I still love working out just as much as I did when I was 20. Come down slow. Switch sides. Ready? Go. Woo! If you want to take this to another level, you could do it on the ground. It's called a renegade row. That's a doozy. That's a tough one. My boot camp classes, that's what they do when they're in there, and that is a lot tougher. It's harder on the wrist too. Up. So do what works for you. All the way up. Hang with me. We got time for one more. Lift, lower. Good. Let's go back to that other stretch. Feet wide. You're going to grab your wrist and give it a nice little pull as you pull it over your head. Yep. Close your eyes. Enjoy that. Switch sides. Breathing and stretching. So important. Oh, relieve stress. This whole thing, exercise and breathing, stretching, it's all good for us. You always feel better after a workout. Awesome. Zotman curls. Let's grab those weights again. Feet shoulder width. I'm going to have palms up. Here we go. And then reverse the grip. Down slow. Feel like Popeye, don't you? Palms up. Reverse. Go down slow. Palms up. Does everybody know who Popeye is? I guess I thought about that as I just said that. All the way up. Down slow. Some of you Googling it. I'm going to look up who's Popeye. All the way up. He was known for eating the spinach and getting those arms. He's buffed. At least his arms were buffed. Up. Go down slow. You're over halfway. And that's it. Am I distracting you? Up. Good. Because you are getting that great workout. Palms up. Every cell in your body says thank you, thank you, thank you. It has happy and grateful that you decided to do some resistance training today. And rest. Let's do our little bicep stretch. This time we're going to be saying stop to that big giant box of brownies, and you're going to pull back right here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now take that same hand, fingers down, gentle stretch. Is your arm straight? Straight, straight, straight. And let's go ahead and take your other hand up, pull back. And those of you that do fine motor movements, maybe you sew or play piano, you're a setter in volleyball, these are always good stretches to do, and even if you have arthritis. Okay, another one for arthritis, these are really good too, little blinkers. All right, band pull aparts. Let's go ahead and grab your tube. Soften the neck, ready? Here we go, pull apart. Excellent, and I say that so many people do this. We have enough stress and tension, so let's turn off the news and relax our necks. There you go. Call it a news fast, you know, where it's good, of course, I'm not saying don't ever watch the news, but we just need to limit it and be mindful of our habits. You know, we are an accumulation of our habits. Think about the first thing you do in the morning. You're halfway. Do you get up and immediately start getting on social media, or do you maybe have a couple tiny quiet minutes to talk about gratitude in your head and say, what am I grateful for today? And man, that was a good night's sleep. And I'm telling you, it goes a long way. Start off with some good healthy habits. 10 seconds. That's it. Almost done. And perfect. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Now I'm going to do a different stretch for you. You're going to put one hand behind your back, other hand on your head, and I just want a gentle. I know I was talking about the neck, and I know some of you really appreciate these neck stretches. And let's switch sides. Now notice how I'm just tilting I'm not moving my whole body. I'm just moving my ear to my shoulder. Doesn't that feel amazing? And then we'll go back to the stretch I did earlier. Interlace your fingers, tuck your chin. Interlace your fingers up, above your head, keep them up, lean to one side, just a small move. That's it, tummy tight to the other side. Excellent, all right, let's grab the bands. We got band curls. Back and biceps are gonna feel amazing. So wider, harder, 1 foot, easier. Palms up, ready, go, curl. Keep that wrist straight, there you go. I've got my eye on you. Coach Kim's got you. I'll keep you motivated and keep you in shape. Just need to be consistent with this. Weight up. We got lots of workouts to choose from. So do something. So, you know, working out's like brushing your teeth every day. You need to do something every day. And walking counts. So get that 30 to 60 minute walk in halfway. And exercise snacks counts too. You know what that is? That doesn't mean your chips are hanging out by your dumbbells. That means you're going for that 10-minute little walk. You take the stairs instead of the elevator. Do some kitchen counter push-ups while you're cutting your vegetables. I gotcha. 10 seconds, it all adds up. Squeeze the biceps. Up, up, up. You got time for one more. Excellent, good. So with this one, we're gonna get on the knees if you can, or if you have a couch in front of you, you can just stand behind it. Fingers on the ground, lean back, slow, slow, slow. Hold it, hold it. I know it's intense. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse it. That's it. All right, little blinkers. Okay, remember that lat pull down I showed you earlier? Okay, get your tougher band if you have a thicker one. Arms up, feet wide, bring it back behind you. So as I'm pulling it down, go ahead, the clock is on. As I'm pulling it down, I'm pulling it out. Do you see that? So I'm not just pulling it right behind my neck, I'm pulling it out and down. And I'm thinking about the outside of my back. Never hold your breath, always breathe, breathe, breathe. That's it. You know, this exercise thing helps with blood sugar. There's a lot, well, obviously the exercise thing helps with everything, right? Helps you sleep better, helps your mood immediately. 20 seconds. The benefits are amazing. And I want you to think about why are you doing this right now? You're not just watching it, you're doing it. But think about your why, because that's your why power, not your willpower, that's gonna keep you moving and keep you doing this. Let's get another one. One more, one more, one more. Excellent. Okay, remember that wall stretch I showed you earlier? Hands on top of the wall, feet under the hips, legs straight, sit your butt back, crawl your fingers up a little bit on that wall. Do you feel an amazing stretch right through here, all the way through your back and hammies? Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I feel like I could do that all day. All right, last one. On the ground, kneeling bird dog. This is like Brussels sprouts for your lower back. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Here we go, we're alternating. Tummy tight. It's amazing. It's working the core, but a lot of the lower back and the butt, it's all connected. You know, I was just telling my husband this morning, I said, isn't the body just absolutely amazing? How these 600 plus muscles work together and the body heals itself. He just kind of looks at me funny. You know, he's used to me. You're halfway, but I find it very, very interesting. And I love how it works. And it's just like your car. You know, when you take care of it, you put premium gas in there, you get those checkups. It's gonna last a long time, right? And sometimes the warranty runs out, that's okay. You've got 10 more seconds. You have to modify it, that's okay too. You got one more, one more. Ready, ready, ready? And let's go into that delicious child's pose. Separate your knees, feet back. Crawl those fingers forward. Oh, isn't that amazing? Hold it. Hold. Oh, you feel like you could stay here all day long. I'll stay here with you. Hands under the shoulders, tuck the chin. Let's end with the cat-cow. Nice little yoga move, tuck the chin. Lift your head, drop it. This nourishes the spine all the way up, up, up. Look up, drop your hips. We're gonna do one more, and then you are gonna have the most fantastic day in the universe all the way up because you did something for you today. And drop. Well, thank you for joining Coach Kim today on a back, bi, and stretch workout, and keep up the good work. And remember, you can do this at least 2 or 3 times this week and combine it with other workouts. Thank you.